Hey, what's up guys? Today we're looking at Steri-Strips and how to close a wound with them. I'm your guide, Billy Haley.
And I'm Tyson.
Let's go. I'm Billy Haley. Think of an injury and I've treated it. I've got over 20 years of experience ranging from the front lines of the battlefield to a hospital operating room. Teaching first aid is my passion. What do you think this is?
I don't know, a prop?
You're exactly right. A wound closure training item. So what we have here is a skin-on pork butt. You can go to the store and get one of these in case you're ever interested in props, or maybe throwing this thing in the old Dutch oven and cooking it up for like 2 days.
Oh, nice.
But it's really cool because you have actual skin, actual tissue. It's very similar to human tissue and skin, so it makes a great training aid. And I got this special to train you up on secure strips today.
I think you slapped it like 10 times just barely.
Yeah, try it, give it a shot. You'll like it. No.
It's not too bad.
That was okay, all right. We're gonna talk about wound closure, like I said, specifically secure strips. So,
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with secure strips, Steri-Strips, also AKA, also known as. So they're just like a high tensile strength strip that you're gonna put across the wound, holding it together, therefore letting it heal, right?
Okay.
So not nearly as invasive as sutures or staples or something like that, but it's still a great way to go ahead and close a wound. So I went ahead and set you up with a little laceration here, right? So see that, you can see kind of the layers of the dermis and everything. So this is a decent wound, but you know, it's certainly not life-threatening, right?
Yeah.
When you're closing a wound, you go through prepping the wound, you know, you clean it, you do all the prep work, right? And that's where we're at right now. Assuming we've done all the prep work, it's nice and clean, we're focusing on, hey, let's get these Steri-Strips on.
Okay.
So, as you can see, these are a little long for this wound. I would trim these up a little bit. You don't have to, but it's just gonna make your life a little bit easier and they won't get in your way as much. So I'm gonna cut about...
How far do you want it to be across the wound?
You want, with the Steri-Strips, about ½ an inch, something like that, because you want enough material on either side of the wound to keep it sticking there. If you have just a little tiny bit, it'll what's the word I'm looking for? If you have just a little bit there, it'll have tendency to, you know, unstick and come off. So
Okay.
you want enough material on either side to be comfortable and confident that it's gonna stay put.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and prep our hands, right? What you can do is, and all of these will come with little slits in the backing there. So it just makes it easy. As you can see,
Oh, to peel it off?
Peel that right off. Because with these, you definitely don't want to touch the center that's gonna go over and have contact with that wound.
Yeah, of course.
If you want, you can take a tweezers. If you don't have a tweezers, go ahead and grab the edge of one of these. So I've just pulled that off and I'm gonna come over the wound here. I'm gonna stick one side of it. And then instead of just slapping it over and calling it good, I'm gonna go with, it's called approximating, basically pinching that wound together and making those two sides come together. You see how it's like a little gap right there? You squeeze it enough, it almost looks like it's not even there, right?
Yeah.
So stick the one side on, approximate those edges. You can see how that will take the wound, bring the two ends, and have it meet up in the middle. That's what you're looking for right
that
there.
side already.
Yep.
That's great. Okay, so first things first, I peel this off. Okay, so I squeeze this together,
Yep.
and then I approximate.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I close that end down, and then I close that end down, and then I'm making sure my patient's doing all right. You okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't, you know, hey.
Okay.
It's probably a little aggressive.
Not bad.
Yeah. Go ahead and grab another one.
Okay.
Yep.
And I just want to go
And you
about
just
the
want
same.
a few millimeters between.
Okay, then the last one.
Okay, so maybe not that one.
Yeah, but it comes in a pack of 3, so you normally
Yeah.
would get a final one on there.
All right.
Oh. Thank you. And I
So-
guess it's always okay to use more than 3, because it comes in a pack of 3, but if your slice is longer, you're gonna
Yeah,
need
absolutely.
more, right?
Yep.
Pull the last one off that I'll probably need for this wound, and
go,
approximate
pinch it together.
this, about right there.
This actually would heal really well. You'd get minimal scarring with this.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, they're real straightforward, easy to use, and super convenient. So the steri strips are great, and they'll cover a fair amount. But yeah, if you start getting a super big wound or super long, you're gonna have to bump it up.
Nice. Glove bump.
Glove bump. All right, guys. That's it for the Secure strips. I want to thank you for showing up and stepping up your first aid game. I'm your guide, Billy Haley,
And I'm Tyson.
helping you stay alive.